Before we begin, please imagine the bell notification is on and you're subscribed to Huna Stories. She called me at 1 a.m., her voice shaking like she was holding herself together with nothing but fear. Dad, I'm at the police station. Mom's new husband beat me, but now he's saying I attacked him. They believe him. For a second, the world just stilled. Then everything inside me turned cold. When I arrived, the officer on duty looked up, saw my face, and went pale. "I'm sorry, I didn't know," he stammered. He didn't know, but he should have. I raised my daughter alone for years after her mother walked out. She was the best part of me: quiet strength, soft heart, stubborn spirit. When her mother reappeared, promising stability, therapy, new beginnings, I let myself believe it for my daughter's sake, not hers. Then the new husband entered the picture, a man who smiled too wide, talked too loud, stood too close. But my daughter tried. God, she tried. And I kept my distance because she asked me to. The first bruise she hid. The second she blamed on a fall. The third she didn't bother explaining. But I didn't confront anyone. Not then. Instead, I watched quietly, coldly. The final straw came 2 weeks ago, a shaky voice note she didn't mean to send me. Just 10 seconds of muffled sobbing, and his voice in the background. "Tell anyone and I'll make sure even the police won't believe you." That was the moment the pain turned to purpose. I didn't yell, I didn't storm their house, I didn't threaten him. People who scream lose control. People who plan win wars. So I prepared. Step 1, I hired a private investigator, someone who owed me a favor. He dug into the stepfather's past. Turns out violence followed him like a shadow. Sealed records, out-of-court settlements, restraining orders, buried under paperwork. Step 2, I set up cameras around my daughter's routes: school, bus stop, workplace, not to spy on her, to catch him. Step 3, I installed a recording app on her phone, secret, automatic, cloud synced. Not a single scream or threat would ever be lost again. Step 4, I pulled a string with a journalist I once saved from a lawsuit, told him nothing yet, just said, "Be ready. Patience is the sharpest weapon." He beat her hard. She escaped, ran to the police. He followed, spun a story dripping with practiced innocence. And the officers, busy, tired, undertrained, believed him until I walked in. I didn't shout, didn't raise a hand. I simply pulled out my phone, opened the cloud folder, and played the most recent recording. His voice filled the room. "If you scream again, I'll break your jaw. I'll tell the police you attacked me. They'll believe a good citizen over a spoiled brat." Silence cracked open the station. Then I handed the officer a USB. "His sealed assault case from 2017, I said, "and the settlement he paid a neighbor's daughter to stay quiet." The officer swallowed. The same man who believed him 10 minutes ago now avoided meeting his eyes. The stepfather tried to speak, but I wasn't done. I slid a printed sheet across the desk, a list of statements from neighbors, photos from the PI, GPS logs, and then the video. A security cam caught him dragging my daughter by the wrist outside their building earlier that evening. It wasn't just evidence, it was a coffin nail. He looked at me, then really looked, and for the first time, he was the one afraid. "You set me up," he spat. I leaned in. "No, you buried yourself. I just brought a shovel." The senior officer arrived, reviewed everything, and ordered his immediate arrest. My daughter watched as they cuffed him. Her hands were shaking. Mine weren't. The journalist I had alerted earlier showed up. Cameras flashed. The story spread before he even reached the holding cell. His face, his crimes, his lies. Public. His life ruined. My daughter is safe now. Her mother, silent, ashamed, forced to choose between truth and the man she defended. As for me, people think revenge is fire, but real revenge, real justice, is ice. Cold, precise, controlled. I didn't break him with rage. I broke him with the truth he thought he'd buried. And when the world finally saw him for what he was, I felt nothing but relief. I protect what's mine. Always have, always will. And anyone who forgets that remembers eventually. So tell me, did I go too far, or did I do exactly what a father should do?